Hey, how's it going, Nola? It's great to see you. I apologize. You messaged me quite a few times, No matter what our differences, great people have spoke. Like JFK, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. They had so much great speechers, like speech people. But it's like, you know, people have forgot about these great people. You know what I mean? Nola, we're more alone than what you think. You think that. Now, I'm going to tell you my experience. I can only tell you my experience, alright? Because I don't know, well, who your friends are, what your family is. But I don't believe in coincidence. I see this a lot in a lot of people's situations. A lot of the great people have succeeded in life says the same thing. And I followed all these great people. You know what I mean? I'm not great. I don't consider myself great. That's what they tell me. I just love myself. That's the secret. And the secret is don't believe in the word I can't. You can say I cannot. That's fine. That's just refusing to do something. Maybe you're busy. Maybe you do it later. But can't, it's not a word. So take that out of your vocabulary. Just like impossible. Alright? Alright, so let's take the word impossible. Let's break it to the M and the P. Let's separate that from impossible. It says impossible. Impossible. Never say impossible or can't or you know what I mean. You can say cannot, but never ever say you know can't or impossible. Just say I'm possible. From judging at your profile, you look like a very beautiful, a woman, and then you got to be careful. You know what I mean? There are some spooky people here on the internet. You know, I've met them. See, I am the guy that I could go in the dressing room and look at my best friend and look at her in her eyes and do not look at her body. You know what I mean? This is the type of guy that I am. I just have that respect for women. And there's people and men that would look at this video and say, "Oh, he's lying. He's lying." But the thing is, I got women that would say that would back me up. You know what I mean? I'm not a pervert. Never been a pervert. You know what I mean? Never will be a pervert. You know what I mean? I've met some great people. When I was at my lowest point, let me tell you something. When I was at my lowest point, I had a friend of mine, Jacqueline. At my lowest point, trying to succeed on whatever I was trying to succeed. I was trying to study religion because a lot of chaos in religion. There was a lot of fights in Facebook about religion, and I'm like, okay, all right, let me see if I could do something because I had an accident and I think I'm pretty smart, and some odd reason after this accident I hated television, so I like to study. So I was like, this seems like a challenge for me. I was like, let me go ahead and study. And yes, I studied. I studied, and I did not stop. I did not let anybody stop me. I studied and studied and studied and studied and studied. I fell asleep on keyboards to the point where they were going to, give me religiosity and put me in the hospital uh, for, studying religion. But it wasn't that I was a very, I was, yes, did I have some sign from God? And I'm not trying to make you believe in God or trying to change your, belief or anything. We all have a God. It's just which God, and it doesn't matter. As long as you have intentions to praying to God or whatsoever. If you ever have a hard time finding religion, I could always help you. Hey, I could be a Christian. Even though my name is Islamic Prince, and it's kind of funny, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I only made that name because it was an attack towards someone else named Christian Prince, that he's faking that he's a Christian. I was a real Christian, so he's not gonna play me and say he loves God and he loves Jesus and take $2 donations from these poor people, and he's not gonna fool me. I'm a marketer. I know all the tricks. I know all the stupid things that these so-called human beings and love God people do. You know what I mean? They steal money, and there's plenty of churches that do this. You know what I mean? And I catch people in lies. I study people. You know what I mean? I study faces. I study all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? In sales, or being a marketer, or customer service, you need to read your customer. You need to so you know which way, how to take the conversation. You know what I mean? Which way you need to go by facial expression. If she rolled the eyes, you know what that means. So you're gonna have to, so, don't care about what people say about you, but always fight for what you believe in. Don't never be falsified for what you believe in. Never be falsified. I don't care what it takes. Because, you know what? This is all flesh. Facebook did not make itself, right? Somebody created Facebook. Somebody created Facebook. We cannot say that Facebook created itself. So, planet Earth and galaxies and planets were created by some, and it's something that we have to study, and find. If you care that much, and you don't have to, but I suggest you should, because then you start learning about yourself. What I want to do is, when I was a marketer, I was in business or whatnot, I'm gonna play something for you, alright? This is my favorite. My favorite. This is what inspired me. And I want you to save this video, alright? And no matter what our differences is, I'm just here to fight against racism. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to tell me I worship the devil. Because I don't worship the devil. So, I'm not here to be a devil worshiper. So, people are calling me a devil worshiper. So, I let them. You know what I mean? That's okay. But NOLA, I'm going to play something for you. You know what I mean? And I want you to take this. every little note. Now, do not be do not go be Eminem or Katy Perry or uh, Jay Z's wife, Beyonce. They're all Illuminati, so they're all screwed up. I mean, look at Saved by the Bell. Look at all these characters that got rich and now look at them. Macaulay Culkin. Look at this actor. Look how money destroyed these people. So money ain't everything. Money's evil. It's good to be comfortable. What I'm gonna do, if you accept, that's up to you. My group's against racism. They will share religious things, but we talk like normal human beings too. I've got a lot of plans. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna continuously say it because a lot. I have to upload right on the Facebook to bring it inside the messenger because it's only 25 megabytes that I can bring into Messenger. And then I don't, I could just upload to YouTube and give you a YouTube channel, but I just rather just upload to Facebook and you watch it in your Messenger. But you know, uh, 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 a lot of people like me because like I'm a person who just don't give up. But a lot of people hate me for it. I'm telling you, you're gonna have fans, Nola. You're gonna have a lot of fans. You're gonna have men call you a hooker, a hoe, you know what I mean? Everything in the book. But you're a fool if you listen to it. Because you're not. You're not a hoe. You're not a trick. You're not a bitch. You're not all these bad words. You're a human being. You're a human being. You got a big computer right here. You don't need school or anything. You don't need to put all this much. Look at the guy that made this site who, that you're at. Even him will tell you college is the most stupidest thing ever. You will never get anything at college. You will actually become stupider. And then you're just $35,000 in debt for nothing. I'm sorry for those who had already paid for it and in school right now, but I've seen this happen. I beat on lawyers. I got the proof. I screenshot. I beat on lawyers that has been a lawyer for like 30, 40 some odd years. Got certificates and everything. That's the only difference. You got a piece of toilet paper. That's all. I'll wipe my ass with it. You just got a piece of toilet paper. And I'm sorry for anybody that listens to this. And I don't mean to attack you, but, and don't get me wrong. Now, I've seen some people that took that certificate and did the right thing with it and very intelligent with that certificate. So don't get me wrong. That certificate can mean something. You know what I mean? But it ain't everything. People go to school to be a doctor and they work at McDonald's. Just don't make no sense. Don't be one of those people. You look very young. You know what I mean? And like I said, if you would want to be welcomed in my group, it's a religious group, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not really based on religion. Maybe this is where you can get an idea where you want to go as far as religion. You know what I mean? Because I don't pressure anybody. You want to become a Christian, a Buddhist, you want to walk 900 steps to give the gods some foods and stuff like that, and swap flies and stuff like that. So no flies that eat the foods of the gods or whatnot. Go ahead and do it. You know, that's your choice. You know what I mean? I'm just here just against racism. So I want you to listen to something.
Imagine, if you will, being on your deathbed and standing around your bed, the dreams given to you by life, the ideas that you never acted on, the talents, the gifts, the abilities that you never used. And there they are, standing around your bed, looking at you with large, angry eyes, saying, we came to you, and only you could have given us life, and now we must die with you forever. And the question is, if you die this very moment, what will die with you? What dreams, what ideas, what talents, what greatness that you showed up to bring? Don't allow fear, failure, and the attractiveness of playing it safe in life to draw you in. You can't get out of life alive. You got to die to leave here. You have something special. You have greatness within you.
Sorry about that. I got a message.
You were born phenomenal. Listen to me. You were literally born phenomenal, like the whole process. Like there are like 5 billion options in the womb. We're not talking about one sperm cell and one egg. There are 5 million options out of 5 million options. Making that way through a complex series of environments in a kind of warfare. It is warfare. Innately, everything about you is great. Everything about you is phenomenal. But the problem is, you were consciously chosen to be average. You were average in school. You were average at your workplace. Everything you do is average. And not because it's average, but because you made a decision. You made a choice to be average. Why? Because people around you are average. Maybe you grew up in an average environment, or went to an average school, or you worked for an average company, so you decided to go against who you are. You decided to go against who you are. So that's why you go to the basketball games. That's why you spend hours watching your favorite athlete. Like when you watch him, there's something about him that's attracted to that greatness, because there's something in you that's great. That's why you put those headphones on and you just shut the whole world out. And you listen to your favorite artist, and you listen to them sing, and you listen to them rap, and you dive inside. You hear it, and you listen to this shit from you. You are attracted to greatness, and greatness is all in you. But it's easier to find greatness. It's easier to go through greatness than it is to put in the time, put in the energy, to discipline yourself, to sacrifice. It's easier. And so that's why you average until you're frustrated, because you're not living like you should live. No, you don't have what you should have. You're not being who you should be. I would hate to live and die and never know what would happen if I ever committed myself to anything. But you never say what you could do if you threw your whole self at your grave. It's time for you to look within yourself and decide that I'm in charge of my destiny. I'm in charge here. And when you decide I'm going to do it, the universe will yield to you. And life will never be the same again. Live your dream. The kingdom of God is within man. Not one man, but a group of men. It's in all men. Be you the people have the power. The power to create machines. The power to create evidence. You, the people, have the power to make this life pretty and beautiful. To make this life a wonderful adventure. And if you decide that my life deserves my developing this what I do well, and becoming the best at it, mastering myself, and seeing what I have within me,
right, so I could take you in my group. Sometimes we have an emergency on my group because remember this is a whole bunch of religion together, and sometimes you're gonna find some arguments because somebody might share something wrong. I can't be there all the time. So, but I'm looking for people to go in my group without judging people. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna hit bingo all the time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get some people that are gonna put confusion in my group. So right now I'm gonna have to go take care of somebody right now. That's crazy. So I gotta see what's going on. But I could bring you in this group. You know what I mean? It's just against racism. It's not even about religion. You know what I mean? It's not even a debate. But then you get some people, that just can't, stand it. You know what I mean? But what's causing all these wars is a lot have to do with religion. Islam is, we're not, we don't kill. We're the most humblest people ever. Don't listen to the news. I know you've seen, crazy things before, bombs and all that type of stuff. Well, you know what? They're gonna go to hell. You know what I mean? If but let me go ahead and take care of this. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Peace may be upon you, sister.
مثلا القلم hey lady yow bàyyi nga foog ñu gën a bàyyi hey bu ko non 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 ko jox ko yow wér nga doomu la rek leen ko jox sala ko comme nit la ko jox sala yow wér nga ah oh boy ma dogo fa boy ma dogo fa